Dum-da-dum. Hi, everybody. Nobody. But that's okay, because I'm figuring things out here. I've got my pink lily ready to go. I've got my new light pad. I was hoping I could hook up my TV, but I don't see it working. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna diamond paint for a while then. Let's see how this goes. This is my first square. Oh, somebody tuned in. That's exciting. Let me get my key out. Hard to know what I'm doing without my key. Camera angle isn't exactly what I hoped for, but I'm going to keep trying till I get it right. 13. This is my little... Oops. I hit the camera. I don't see any comments. Hold on. Let me try this. There we go. Now I can see any chat. Somebody with me? Say hi so I know who you are. I swear I shed more than anything. People say, oh, you have 2 dogs. How do you keep the dog fur out? Well, they don't shed. I do. Okay. Let me find my tweezers. Doing a square without tweezers is absolutely impossible. Oh, great. Looks like I lost them. Come on. There they are. No, that's not them. I hear them. There they are. These bottom edges are so hard. I wish I had a ruler. It's one thing I haven't bought yet. Don't see any chat. Does anybody see any chat? Or is someone just lurking? That's okay too. My dogs are off hiding. They're definitely used to me talking to myself. Get these things lined up right. Just get a little adhesive on the tweezers and then every diamond sticks to them. Here we go. I'm in love with my little 3-placer. Okay, I gotta stop being all OCD about these drills. I want them to be in the perfect spot, and they aren't until you get more in there, and then you can start moving things around. I am a two-handed diamond painter. Is that like a two-fisted drinker? Have my grip that I made for my pen. I've made a bunch of them, but this is the only pen I really use these days. Okay, great. I stuck that one down in the wrong place. Okay, got it. I was working on this other section, and there's a couple like dark purples that go in there. And for some reason, I pulled out black. And I stuck about 12 black drills in there. So that took me a while to undo them. I think I'm going to do some rounds after I finish this one because the squares I like them, but they really are a pain compared to the rounds. Oh, there's 3 people here now. I still don't see any chat. Okay. I'm gonna play with my phone for a minute here. Let me take you out of the... Doop! Hi, everybody. Oh, here we are. I see the chat now. This is diamond painting. Have you done diamond painting? Let me try. I'm sorry. For a minute, let me get you back into the clip so I can go hands-free. There's a nice shot of my hand. There we go. Okay, I'm working on my 60 by 80 custom of a pink lily. Oh, that's terrible. Sorry for the technical glitches. I am still working out the kinks. Okay, I think I figured out the chat thing. Let me keep painting. So quiet here in the mornings. I have to figure out how to get my camera closer. I think I may have to go in the bedroom. Then that's a whole thing with plugging in my light pad. Oh, it's hard to diamond paint and talk at the same time. I'm just gonna keep going along. I love this lily. It's a picture I took myself at the St. Louis Zoo. I just saw a pretty pink flower. I didn't know what it was, and I took a snapshot of it. It's It's turned into my favorite diamond painting so far. Hi everybody. Whopping 3 people. Hi Isabel. Thank you for explaining that. Somebody, she tuned in and didn't know what diamond painting was. Why do I think if I know what it is, everyone should know what it is? Can you guys hear me okay? Oh. Hi, new person. Oh, okay, good, thank you. I guess it helps if I talk so you have something to listen to. I was playing with my 3-placer. Sometimes I just want to do one at a time. Oops, this is one that's falling out. Gotta straighten up this edge. Oh, I'm not gonna worry, because it really does straighten up as you go. I just rolled this whole thing really hard with my roller. And still, there's some popping up. That is just the plight of squares. Let me stick some others in here. So are other people checking this out to learn about it, or are you diamond painters? I know Isabel's Moments is a diamond painter. I watch your videos all the time. Wow, those are really crooked. There we go. I love that this craft is so forgiving. If you screw it up, you can fix it. Put the wrong diamonds down, just dig them out, start over. Let me move my hand so you can see. I am super random when I'm starting a new area. I like to have diamonds all over and then fill in the blanks. First little section I did, this looked like nothing. And now that I'm done more, I can see part of the flower here. This is all shading. But yeah, the black drills definitely did not go in the middle of all the pink. Oops, I missed one. Come on off. There we go. So we had a big thunderstorm last night. Woke up with puppies running around the apartment. They do not like the thunder. Which one are you working on again? This is my pink lily. Here, let me find the thumbnail. There you go. It's a 60 by 80. This is a custom that I got from Stitch Diamond. And it's a picture I took at the St. Louis Zoo this summer. And I thought, wow, that would look really nice in a diamond painting. And guess what? It does. Although I have a long way to go. Just, oops, that one doesn't want to go. Okay. There's some drills stuck together here. Do, do, do. They don't want to go in the right place. So are you guys working on some projects of your own? I swear I watched these videos for like 2 weeks before I got the nerve up to start my own. Now it's just whatever I feel like doing, I grab it. No fear. Oh, I should put more diamonds in this tray. It's not enough. Not enough. Let's see. Here we go. Oh, that's too many. Yesterday or 2 days ago, I poured a bunch back into my little container. And I'm like, what did I just do? I poured the wrong color into the container. So then it was like another hour of sitting there digging them all out. Not fun. What did I just do with my toys? I keep losing things. Boy, these are crooked. There we go. Oh, this must be it, because I see bright pink in here. It don't match. Thought I got them all, but nope, I did not. That's okay, I'll just be careful about what I pick up. I grew up with poodles. I'm sorry, I just saw the question about have you always had pets. I grew up with a poodle in the house because so many people in my house had allergies. And she lived for 12 years. And then when my kids were young, I got another poodle, little Rocky. He was tiny, tiny, smaller than BB. So smart. I had him for 14 years. And after that, I said, no more dogs for me. He was the best dog ever, and I couldn't imagine having another one. But in 2015, I got BB. And she was enough. I didn't need to have another dog. But somebody was selling Charlie on Facebook. She said she had to move and couldn't keep him. So I paid like a rehoming fee for Charlie. I call him a rescue because when he came to us, he was covered in fleas. He'd never been groomed. They didn't have him neutered. She said he had all his shots. He had, you know, everything. But no. We took him and got his shots and groomed, neutered. And now, that was a year ago. Now he's put on 3 pounds, which is a lot for a 4-pound dog. My husband laughs. He says, you know, he never says no to me. So I'm very careful about what I ask him. You know, that's a power you could abuse. And I'm not like that, so. He says, we need 3 more dogs. You still have room on your lap. But these 2 are plenty for me. But they keep me company all day. I hear Charlie chomping on a bone. He is very happy. We went for steak yesterday, so he got a bone. So he's been hiding it and chomping away. I keep forgetting you have to rock it to get these drills out sometimes. So how's everybody doing today? Oh, Isabel, I think you're the only one here again. People pop in and out. But I'm just starting out. Things will gear up, I'm sure. I never thought I'd do a YouTube video. But then I was watching them, and I just love my diamond painting so much. I thought, I can do that. Give me something to do. Since I'm home all day. Yeah, zipping along. These pink drills crack me up. I really thought I'd gotten them all. It's like an hour of digging little pink drills. Light pink out of, oh, the dark pink. I knocked you. There we go. Sometimes they're easy, sometimes they're hard. Normally I'm sitting here diamond painting with a queue of videos, YouTube videos. Hi guys. I see you all popping in and out. Bum, 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 bum. At least haven't had any major spills or anything like that. Oh, Charlie. You're making noise down there. I hear you. It's going to town on that bone. I'm working on my 60 by 80 custom pink lily. I've done so many unboxings lately. I haven't been diamond painting as much. I've decided that diamond painting and collecting diamond paintings are two separate hobbies. I'm wondering at what point my husband is going to say, that's it, no more. He's been very amused by me buying all of these. And I will take amused over angry any day. Although, you know, if it makes someone happy, keeps them busy, then he gets to work all the hours he wants to, and I can't complain. Not that I would complain anyway. So I'm living here in southern Illinois, down by St. Louis, really. But I'm born and bred in New Jersey. So we moved here after I had a stroke to save money, and this is where my husband is from. He grew up here. And I love it here. It's quiet. It's beautiful, beautiful country. Lots of farms, lots of cornfields. Oh, I keep knocking this. I keep my hands to myself. Yeah, I was surprised I mixed drills. I can't figure out how I did it because normally I leave out the one container I'm working on and put the rest away, but this time, I don't know, I just poured them back in there. And it wasn't like one or two, it was like 100. Oh. Can't tell Jim I bought it for a friend because he's in the Facebook group. So he sees everything I say about it. And I told him, I said, I'm not hiding it. If I was hiding it, you wouldn't be in the group. Oh, sticky, sticky. There's a lady that I met in one of the groups, and she's from China. And she was saying, if you go on Amazon and buy one of her kits on Amazon, that she will send you via PayPal the money back. So you get a free kit. And all I could think was, this has got to be a scam. It has to be a scam, right? Well, I wound up talking to her. She was so nice. I said, okay, I'm going to do it. And I ordered a kit, told her how much it was. sent her a screenshot with the shipping. I gave her the shipping too. And she sent me the money. And at first I thought something weird was happening because I got an email that the money was in, but it wasn't in my PayPal. So it took me a couple days to sort it out. I had to figure out how to confirm my address. So I did, and within an hour, the money was in my account. Oh, baby's freaking out. I don't see the comments popping up. Nebraska. What's Nebraska like where you live? Is it rural? Is it cornfields, or there's a lot of businesses? I mean, this is a big town for where I'm living, and there's like, what, I think 9,000 people here, which to me is just nothing. We drive around and there's towns that have 300, 400 people in them. It's so different, from New Jersey, where I grew up. I grew up in what I call a small town. It was 2 square miles, Bound Brook, New Jersey. And my husband laughs when I say that's a small town, because there's, 15,000 people in that tiny little area. Somebody else joined. Hi, everybody. Shouldn't be so quiet. Hi. Hi. Oh, baby thinks someone's outside. She's very, very protective. Baby, shh. Shh, 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 shh. I hate the barking. The storms were so wild last night. We got up at 4:30. You're in a big city in Nebraska? Yeah, I have to hit this button. I don't know if I like that. I'm gonna have to play with the settings and see how to fix that. I'm also trying to figure out how to use my iPad to mirror my phone so I can use it as a monitor. I know it can be done, but there's a possibility my iPad is too old or what. I'm just figuring things out one at a time. Yesterday, I figured out how to add music to my intro on my unboxing videos. I was very proud of myself. I'm sorry, I keep knocking this. Chat disappears. Yeah. Yeah, where I grew up, living in New Jersey, I say everything is 15 minutes. New York City was 15 minutes. if I wanted to be in the Poconos, I could be, you know, close to them in 15 minutes. I lived within 5 miles of 7 major malls. Anything you want, you can go get right away, shopping-wise. But the traffic was horrible. And I really don't miss it. I love it here where we don't have rush hour, we have a rush minute. The other day I went driving and I had to wait for 3 whole cars to go by before I could pull out. I almost had a come apart. I'm sorry if my hand's in the way. I really am gonna play with this and find a better setup where the camera can be closer. I have this kind of arm linked onto my table next to me, and this is as close as I could get it. Come on, I need more beads. Beads, drills, diamonds. I call them whatever pops into my head. Everything's like just a little crooked, and then when you start really filling up the space, they all snap into the proper place. I lost my good tweezers. I had a pair from, they were Evermoment tweezers that I took out of a different kit. This is, like I said, this is my first square. I'm trying really hard to keep everything straight and lined up, but the one thing I do not own is a ruler. Do you guys try to do squares or rounds? Or are you new? What's the matter, BB? What's the matter, BB? She's not happy. Can you guys hear her barking? She'll sit here for hours and make this funny noise. My sister-in-law said she doesn't bark, she percolates. She makes this little bloop, bloop, bloop. She's a funny girl. Look how, I don't know if you can see. No, you're too far away. Maybe I'll try with my camera. I have a camera in my closet that takes videos. I gotta get all the light pink drills out of my tray. I was saying that I poured drills back into a container and mixed the colors. And I thought I fixed it, but then I poured these into the tray and there's all these light pink ones in with the dark pink ones. That's funny. So I was putting this on my Facebook page. People were having a discussion about it. I kind of got accosted at Walmart yesterday. I had an issue with a girl, and I very quietly told her what I thought. She turned around and told her mother that I yelled at her. And, you know, honestly, I didn't even know this was a teenager. She looked to be maybe, when I looked at her closely, about 19. So it's not like it was a little kid. So she went and told her mother that I yelled at her, and her mother told the father, the sister, the uncle, and of course, you know, this all happened in the ladies' room. I don't yell at people. I live a very quiet life. I was there using their mobility scooter with my cane. So I'm hobbling out of the ladies' room, and 6 adults surrounded me and started screaming at me, calling me every name under the sun. It was really a frightening experience, and sadly, my husband was up at the front, had no idea any of this was going on. When I got back to him finally and told him, he went looking for them. So it was a whole thing. It was just people yelling and being nasty and ugly. Only in Walmart, right? Hi, Leslie. Third square. So you like the squares? I think some people only offer the square. BB, stop. She's a noisy, noisy girl. I have a lot of squares to do. I have a lot of rounds to do. I have 2 other customs to work on. I am just as addicted to buying diamond paintings as I am doing them. And I do go very, very slow. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to finish this one before I start another smaller project. Because some days I just don't want to take the time to get everything set up on my lap and I can't move. And then this is really big. Here I'm going to show the thumbnail again of the image. It's covered a little bit, but you can see it's a beautiful pink lily. A picture that I took, and I had it done at StitchDiamond.com. The owner of Stitch Diamond, Aline, I don't know how to say her name. She's wonderful. She puts out a lot of really good quality pictures, and she enhanced this one for me so the colors are a little brighter than they were. 6 rounds. I have completed and framed 2 rounds. I have just completed, not framed yet, and they're being flattened under my bed between some cardboard. There's 2 under there, and I have 2 completed rounds that are sitting on my dresser under a book. So I'm just kind of been trying different methods. Ooh, I lost a diamond. Come back, diamond, come back. Oh well, I'll find it when I get up. My hope is to get everything framed. I haven't actually framed any. I have painted a stretched canvas and then I mount them on there. I really like the way that looks. It's a little more kind of crafty looking, but This one I'm gonna frame. I mean, this is probably, well, it's the second biggest. I have one up in my stash that's huge. But it's a Diamond Dots, and it's a partial, but it's still huge. From Malaysia. I'm trying to read your name. Adila? That's a beautiful name. Beautiful name. Do they do a lot of diamond painting in Malaysia? I mean, I know this is out of China, isn't it? This craft? Well, it's international now. I wish I'd tried it sooner. You know, I saw the ads on Facebook for at least a year without really giving it a second look. Oh, on Ella's. Okay. I love her videos. I've noticed a lot of competition between the YouTubers, not so much the YouTubers as the Facebook groups. A lot of them want you to join their group and no other group, and don't talk about another group, don't post unboxing videos. And then there's a couple who are like, just share whatever you want. And that's how I am. If you like diamond painting, join every group. Post in all of them. Put up your unboxing videos. I want to see them. Other people want to see them. Let's share. I'm not, you don't have to like mine and nobody else's. Let's all just have some fun. Because that's what it's all about, right? I started doing this because I was looking for a craft that I could do with my left hand. Because if you've heard this, I'm sorry, I'm just repeating. I am a stroke survivor. And when I had my stroke, I lost my left side completely. So for months, my left arm and hand just hung there. They did not work at all. So now that they work again, 3 years later, I can open and close my hand. It's not very strong, it's not very fast, but since I've been doing diamond painting, I've seen a huge improvement in my left arm. Suddenly I can use it for things I wasn't able to do before. And I think it's just they say use it or lose it. I think it's just the repetition of placing the diamonds. I'm using it, even in the unboxing videos, I'm using my arm to open things and work with the drills. And so I also run a stroke support group called Stroke Warriors on Facebook that we've got about 2,500 members. And so now I have the Fancy Nancy Diamond Painting group, which is fun, and all of it is just no stress, no drama, no problems. I can't deal with them. I just want to have friends. I want to help people. I want to get the word out there about stroke, because I knew nothing about stroke, and I had one in 2009, and I had a second one. I didn't know a thing. Oh, BB. She barks, and now Charlie barks, and they are guarding me from the mailman. I joke that they save my life every day. Adela. Okay. Sorry, I'm scrolling back. Can't do that. I'm a cat fancier. You know, I love cats too, Adela. I really do. When I was in college, I used to joke with my friends about the fact that I hated cats. But the truth is, I'm very allergic to cats. And cats, if you're nice to them in any way, they will love you forever. I do love cats. I had a cat when my kids were little. I let them have a cat. But dogs are my thing because my dogs, I have a poodle and a Yorkie, they don't shed, so I'm not allergic to them. So it's really out of necessity that I'm a dog person. And I was always, whoops, I dropped one. I was always very practical about dogs. Like, dogs are dogs. You don't treat dogs like they're people. You know, your dog dies, get over it, because I think I was very hard. Because it's a dog, it's not a person. And now that I'm basically alone most days and my dogs are my company, they're my babies. And I've turned into that crazy lady who puts clothes on her dogs. You know that lady? That's me. But I love them. I really do. A Siberian cat. Are those the ones with no fur? My sister had one of those. It wasn't called Siberian. It was Cornish Rex or something like that. And it was supposed to be hypoallergenic, but it licked everybody. And the saliva, I'm very allergic to the saliva. It's okay. They, you know, I've stayed at my brother's house, and he has cats and Shelties, and I just don't touch them. If you don't touch them, then it's just a matter of dealing with the fur. I don't know. I love my poodles. My poodle. This is my first Yorkie. They have a wavy coat. I don't remember. It just looked weird because it didn't have fur. And it was funny. They called it, I always said it looked like a rat, and they named it Ritty Rat. That was a pretty cool cat. I think it eventually ran away. When I lived in New Jersey, I lived in a planned development where there were condos and apartments and houses all in the same area, and they had such a problem with feral cats, stray cats. They were everywhere. So I had a couple of those that we took in as kittens. You tend to find them in your backyard. But when my kids moved out, got older, that's when I said, okay, that's enough cats. And then my beloved Rocky died, and I was done. But then we saw BB at the pet store, and yes, she's a pet store dog. I have one from the pet store and one I say I rescued. Because Charlie had a miserable life before he came to us. Now he eats like a pig and chewing on bones and living the good life. Things. Cats are easy. You can go to the shelter, Isabel, and pick one up. They put them on their Facebook page by me, our local humane center. They put the dogs up, but they don't even put the cats because they said we always have cats. Just come in and pick one out. Ooh. Zipping along here. I don't like the way the squares look all kind of wonky. But then at the end of doing a section, they all go straight. I don't know. I think I'm going to pour these out and refill it because there's so many of the other pink ones in here. If you missed the story, I was saying that I had a light pink color in the tray and I went to pour it back into the container and I poured it into the wrong container. I still can't believe I did it. So now I have this one container that apparently has two colors in it. And it's not a lot, it's just and I didn't even notice until I poured them into this white tray and I could see two different colors. Oh, somebody else joined us. Let the cat pick you, yeah. I never thought my husband would let me get a second dog. I sent him a picture of Charlie when I saw him and I said, I really want this dog. He's so cute. He really is. I thought for sure my husband would say no, but he just didn't say anything. I was like, is that a yes? It's not a no, so to me that's a yes. And a few days later, we had Charlie. He was being treated as an outside dog. And Yorkies are not outside dogs. They are loving little companions that are loyal and just want to sit in your lap and lick you. I say, Charlie's a licker. He loves everybody and just wants to lick them nonstop. He does drive-by lickings, we call it. Because he's so little, he'll jump up here and walk past me. And as he walks past, he'll turn his head and lick my nose and just keep walking. He can't walk past me without licking. It's very funny. Not funny if you don't like Doggy licks. I like doggy licks. As a service dog. Yes. They're so smart. They really are. BB is my emotional service animal, which is kind of funny, you know, because when I was working, I flew internationally all the time. I would get on a plane and go wherever I needed to go, never gave it a second thought. After I had my stroke, I wanted to go visit my mother in North Carolina. And the thought of getting on a plane just overwhelmed me. And I've never felt like that way before. I've never had a problem with anxiety. Suddenly I did. And I had to go alone. My husband had to work. He couldn't go with me. So I was talking to a friend who has an emotional service animal. She told me how to go get the doctor's note that you needed. And so BB went to North Carolina with me and flew on the plane. And she was an absolute sweetheart. It's like she knew. They just know when you're upset and nervous. And when it's an emotional support animal, you can hold it on your lap. They don't have to be in their carrier the whole time. So she goes in her carrier like a pro, never complains, never makes a sound, goes on the plane with me, gets out, and then she does this thing. I really don't know. You know, there's no training involved other than basic, you know, sit, stay, all that stuff, so that she's being well behaved. They have to be under your control all the time. She always has a little fan club. The people who push you in the wheelchair. That was the other thing, was that I had to go by myself. If I wanted to see my mom and dad, I had to go by myself in a wheelchair without my husband. And just the thought of all of it, and I had to change planes. The whole thing was just frightening to me, which really amazed me because I've never been afraid, even as a little kid, of flying or traveling. It never bothered me. So she went along, and she was my super wonderful puppy. Adela, you show cats around the world. That's wonderful. So I like to explain to people, and they think, oh yeah, I'm gonna go online and get a certification and a little vest for my puppy. Yeah, you don't need that. You need a note from a doctor saying that you're under their care and the reason why you need your animal with you. The letter has to be signed, has to have their license number. The airlines give you all the info. But it's not like some people think, oh, it's just I want to take my pet on vacation. No, that's not it. If you just want to take your pet on vacation, please don't. Because those of us who really do need some sort of support makes us look bad. People are very rude. I can't tell you how many people have talked about dogs on planes with me sitting right there. You know, oh, those damn people who bring their dogs on planes. And you're sitting there trying not to cry, holding your puppy. It's just kind of sad. And I have flown by myself since then. I learned that everything was okay. And then had a really bad experience. And then I took my puppy with me again. She makes me feel better. It was kind of funny when I was, sorry. When I was in the rehab hospital, my husband snuck BB in, and I got a little visit with her until the nurse found out and then kicked him out. Okay. I have a little round tray that I use for like spare drills. Lots of times I'll get up and 5 or 6 drills will fall off of me onto the floor. And I just put them in that little tray and I use them. I just used one of them. I'll use them if it matches the color. Oh, more pinks in here. Bright light pinks in with the dark pinks. Crazy. It's okay. I'd rather just use them up than try to sort them out. Who else is with us? Say hi. They don't understand. No, they don't. And you know what's funny is I didn't understand. When I did not have any anxiety or problems like that, I didn't understand. I was like, just get over it, What's wrong with you people? So when suddenly I had anxiety, because face it, having a stroke is an anxious thing. First thing they say is, you're very likely to have another one. And I do know that because I've had 2. So I'm very patient with people about it. And anxiety affects people different ways. I tell people, you don't know what someone else is going through. So just be kind. Just be kind and understanding. And just because you don't get it doesn't mean it's crap, Having a stroke has really made me a different person. And, more empathetic to people and their plights. Yeah, people are popping in and out. I wonder why, I don't know. I wonder what. I wish I could figure out how to make the chat stay up on the screen. And I bet you there's a setting. I'll figure it out. I'm pretty good at this stuff. Whew, making a little headway here. There's something to be said for doing a small project. You get a good sense, a good feeling when you complete one. I think everyone I know is getting a diamond painting for Christmas, though. This one, my pink lily, is is going to be framed and hung in my house. And there's another lady who asked if she could use my image to do her own pink lily, and I said yes, of course. I'm happy to share the image. And so she got it in an even larger size than I did. Mine's 60 by 80. Hers was 70 by 90, 70 by 85. I don't know, something like that. There was a 70 in there. So I said, I can't wait to see it. I want to post your progress. Oh, that was bad. I went to pick up 3 and they were all crooked, every single one of them. Oh, I don't know. I saw a video of one girl who would shake the tray and tilt it a little this way and a little that way. And in the end, she had these like perfect long lines of diamonds all lined up perfectly. It's a skill. For a while I was tipping the tray back and forth and nothing would flip the right way. That's when I learned, oh, you have to really shake it. I keep coming back and checking our comments. 60 by 70. Whew. $30 by $80. Oh, that's one of those long, thin ones. Yeah, middle piece of a 5 panel. I think I may do the diamond dots next. Although I love the sunflowers that I just unboxed. My last 2 videos, the colors are just so beautiful. I can't stand it. I mean, I like this where it's all shades of pink. I never get tired of pink. But the last sunflower that I did the colors are like neon colors. They're beautiful. And I tend to like the pictures that are very dark and dramatic. A lot of warm, rich colors. But then doing them, I lose interest. I'm not as tuned in to doing them. I don't have any diamond paintings that I've completely like stopped doing. I had one where all the drills were oily. Every single one. And I had to clean everything. And that's just tedious. And then some of them I had put into my containers. So I had to go back and clean the drills, clean the containers. It was a whole thing. And that one I didn't really like to do after that. I had mixed feelings about it. But I finished it and put it away. Bought a bunch of colors of paint yesterday at Walmart. Those little acrylic paints. Uh, 45 by 45. What is that? What's the 45 by 45 that you're working on? I'm so attracted to certain images, but you know, I feel like I've got enough florals now. so I'm going for different stuff. I just ordered, it's the zebra with the multicolored stripes. And I got a little pink fairy from the lady who was offering them for free. I just asked her to join Fancy Nancy Diamond Painting because I'm hoping that she'll offer that deal to the members there. It's pretty awesome of her to offer free diamond paintings, and I know she sent out a lot of them. So I keep tapping. Oh, Disney Princess hair. I love that one. Oh, you know what? I've seen your images of that. Didn't you put that up somewhere in the group, or am I thinking of someone else? My memory isn't the best, so if I forget things, don't be offended. Short-term memory. Right after I had my stroke, they said, "Oh, you're doing great. You know, you tested well. Your memory's good. Your cognitive abilities are good." And how do you know you have memory loss if you don't remember? Right? Well, this is how you know. When your husband tells you for the 5th time that day, "Yes, you said that already." That's how you know. So I tend to say the same things over and over again, and I forget that I've said them. I laugh about all of it. What can you do? Laugh or cry? I choose laugh. Okay, well, I think it's time to let the dogs out. So I'm gonna go for a while. I'll do more of these. I'll figure out my camera issues. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for sticking it out, Isabel. I really appreciate it. My friends, my new friends. It's nice to meet everybody. And we'll do more of these. Play some games or something. So take care, everybody, and have a great day. Happy diamond painting.